Hello, hello, and welcome to the channel news update for April 24th through April 30th. First off, let me apologize for missing last week's news update. I was having a very hectic weekend in the lead up to Easter. But now I'm back with a proper news update for a week that's going to be a very eventful one. Boom. So, you can see that the news system is much bigger, more updated, or more, fleshed out. With us I can't remember if I already had this the previous week. But with us having 3 Discord pick series, 4 of my pick series, and 2 major series, not just 1. You see, I held the vote on what game you guys wanted to have promoted to be a major series. And alongside it, I had already picked out an additional one to go alongside it. So I kind of lied a little bit about what the nature of it was, but, so the major series is going to sort of flip-flop back and forth every day of the week between the series that I chose and the series that all of you on Discord picked. And capping off the week with the Saturday morning cartoon adventures of Hero Infinite. And then anything extra that I do that's outside of the schedule will go in the bonus videos section. If you're wondering why my Jim Makes Read Homestuck is in the bonus videos section, despite the fact that it's been going up every single week since it began, that is because, words that I can use in my mouth. That is because it is a series which relies on me getting other people around, and I want to start, putting those into the bonus video section because there's not always a guarantee I'll have them recorded. Perfect example being Depony and Halo, which aren't going up this week. Because me and Arm haven't been able to sit down and record those again. Oh, the Homestuck stuff was done well in advance. And another part of art in the bonus section is maybe in the future to fix the problem of me and Arm reading ahead and then needing to take really long breaks. If we read ahead enough, you guys might get multiple Homestuck videos in 1 week. No promise that it'll happen, but it's very likely it could end up happening depending on how streams go. But now let's start talking about what's actually happening. First off, on Sunday, 2 brand new series. We just had the end of the Nitrum game we were playing, and so now we're starting the brand new Sims series, Sims 3, The Rise of Evil. I had sort of explained in the video, you can go and watch that right now, and I sort of explained in it what the deal is. I've since learned that the run I'm doing is what's referred to as a rags to riches run, where I'm beginning with dirt poor, and I'm going to be trying to work my way up from that. And I've made an evil person shunned from society who seeks to get their revenge on everybody by amassing great wealth. And, alongside it, a series I've been wanting to do for a while, a game I've been wanting to play. Now I finally have a PC that can run it. I'm ecstatic to be bringing it to all of you. I've been brought to tears already a few times recording everything for this. But, Outer Wilds. I'm gonna say this, this is all I'm gonna say. This is a game that can only be experienced once. If at any point you feel the need to play the game rather than watch someone play the game, I'm not offended if you immediately stop watching my series, buy the game, and play it. In fact, I encourage all of you to buy the game, go and play it, and don't watch my playthrough until afterward. This is a completely blind playthrough on my end, and I've never experienced the game, and I'm excited to be experiencing it with all of you. It's been, pretty tough remaining completely spoiler-free with how long this game's been out. But anyway, moving on to tomorrow, on Monday, we have got an episode of Old World Blues Twin Mothers, and the series that all of you voted to be the new major series, Fallout. So the Fallout series is going to keep going and is now going to happen 3 times a week rather than once a week. In Fallout, we move on from, Junktown to arrive in the settlement of the Hub after the unfortunate glitch we experienced last time. Meanwhile, with Old World Blues, we continue to build up the Heartlands in preparation for the great wars to come, making a lot of decisions on what we're going to do with our homeland. Next would come Tuesday, the 26th, where we're going to have Civilization 6. I keep calling it 4 by mistake. The other, which we also had, or with Fallout getting promoted, since Discord was a game series I chose to play, Discord. Since Dishonored was a game I chose to play, I decided to move that to the Fallout slot as it opened up, rather than pick another game of my own, and allow another one of the games that was high up in the votes from all of you over on Discord, Civilization, to become the new one that we play. Or to become another new game we're playing. This is going to be me playing Civilization single player, just sort of role-playing fun. In the future, I may seek out doing Let's Plays with my friends, or playthroughs of Civ with my friends, but that's down the road and we'll go in the bonus videos section. Anyway, then comes Wednesday, the 27th, where we've got 3 videos for all of you. Words. Sorry, I didn't mute my Discord, so it just went off and completely fried my brain. There we go. I've muted Discord now. As I was saying, on Wednesday we're going to have Night in the Woods, Cemetery, where we head to the cemetery looking for Little Joe. Another Fallout episode. There's no reason I'm not specifying what happens. It's totally not because I haven't recorded that by this point, because I got too caught up playing Outer Wilds. What? No! That'd be crazy if I was that ill-prepared. And then we're also going to have, My GF Makes Me Read Homestuck, From Mummy to Queen. A new episode of My GF Makes Me Read Homestuck where, you know, stuff happens. I'm totally not being vague because I forget what happened because we recorded it a couple weeks ago. What? No. Then on Thursday, we're going to have an episode of Creeper World 4, which I totally have recorded and could totally tell you what happens in it, but, I'm gonna play coy on that, because, listen, I'm definitely recording all the other games. Outer Wilds isn't eating up all my time because it's a beautiful work of art that makes me want to cry. Speaking of Outer Wilds, on the same day we have the 3rd episode of Outer Wilds going up. Then on Friday we've got Dishonored, the Torturer, where we finally delve into Dunwall Tower in order to go after the Lord Regent. And we also have, Words in My Mouth, another episode of Fallout. Lastly, on Saturday, we got an episode of BioShock, followed by an episode of Hero Infinite. The episode being Moth vs. Moth, where the Moth faces off against a potential equal to him. I hope you all look forward to all of that wonderful content. But before I let you all go to start viewing that, I would like to emphasize another little thing. Show the thing. Show the thing. OBS, show the thing. Votes. With the new series having begun, we of course have new votes on what games I should play next underway. So, whatever games you like the look of, vote for it in order for me to play it whenever the one of the series ends, if I had to guess what's gonna end, the one that's probably gonna end soonest is Old World Blues. Civ is gonna take a little while, and I see the Sims 3 series sticking around for a long, long time. But as soon as we get an opening, I'll be playing whichever wins this vote. So to go over those real fast, there's Half-Life Black Mesa, a wonderful first-person shooter, a remake of an older game. Rebuild 3, picking up our playthrough of that where we left it off. Costume Quest, a delightful little Halloween-themed RPG adventure. Noita, a side-scrolling roguelike wizard game. Darksider, A game I've never played. I think it's about the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, but I own it, so, might as well play it. Prototype, a wonderful action game that which I can best describe as Resident Evil, but you're the bad guy. Toxic, which is the next game in the Nitro lineup, if y'all want to see me play more of that. Guardians of the Galaxy, the brand new Marvel RPG that just came out. Anytime I mention something relating to Marvel or a Disney product, I feel the need to say, fuck Disney, they're one of the worst corporations in the world. Moving on, there's Dicey Dungeons, which we abandoned that playthrough a long time ago, but if all of you want to see it return, there it is. Legends of Runeterra, for if you guys want to watch me play more of that game, which I just realized I never added to the vote lineup. Oops. Let's just, there it is now if any of you want to vote for it. My bad. Surviving Mars, we had tried to play it a while ago, but it glitched out and didn't work, but I've got a new PC now, so hopefully we'll be able to play it properly. Alien Isolation, a first-person horror game set in the world of the wonderful horror movie franchise Alien. Beautiful game. Look forward to playing it. Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. We had started playing that a while ago similarly, but the recordings... Don't go watch them. It looks like ass. It recorded bad. It was my old recording setup that was less good than my current one. Hopefully it will record better if I play through it again. Iron Harvest. Similarly, we had to abandon that playthrough partway through because my old PC couldn't handle it. Game kept crashing. But I've got a new PC now, so we could always return to that if any of you want to see the series finish. Papers, Please. A series we had going for a while ago, but it had to be cut due to me just not having the time to record that I had previously, and I let you all pick what games I'd stop playing, and that was one of them. On that same topic, Hypnospace Outlaw. Same situation. We were playing through it, all of you voted it out because I didn't have the availability I have now due to life getting stressful. Mutant Year Zero. A game I had stopped playing... again, during that same window where I had to abandon a bunch of games, and low-key, it's one I chose to chop, because out of everything I had going at the time, it's one of the ones that was the least wanted from me. Sunset Overdrive, a wonderful action-y platformer game. I've always had interest in it. I've owned it for a little while now, but I haven't actually played it. I'd look forward to playing that. Ukulele, similar situation, game I've owned for a while, wanted to play, had my eye on, haven't had the chance. It's a wonderful platformer calling back to the age of PS1 and Nintendo 64, actually being made by the original developers of Banjo-Kazooie, so I'm sure Ukulele is going to be fantastic knowing that. And Headliner. So in complete transparency, the reason Headliner is on here is the way I formatted this was... The first things to go on were the things that carried over from the previous vote, because as always, anything that is not in last place gets carried on to the next vote. And then from there, I went with... Alien Isolation was on there because I made this vote live on stream, and I let someone from chat pick out a game. And then from there, I wanted to add one game from Steam, one game from Epic, and one game from itch.io. Headliner's the itch.io representative. It's a game where I play as a newspaper journalist. It could be worth playing. It might be fun. As a separate vote, I do have this one going on. I'm nearing the end of Dishonored, and I would like to do challenge runs of it potentially in the future. So at a later date, when this vote appears done, a new vote will appear of letting all of you pick what challenge runs I should do. Or if you want to see me do a challenge run, I should say. And this right here is for all of you to vote what type of run you want to see me do when I return to it. Currently, you can see a pacifist run is in lead, so I'm going to take a quick moment to explain what all these are a little better. No powers is I have to beat the game without using any powers. There's a few small exceptions to that, of moments where the game forces you to use the power. When those moments arise... If I literally can't continue without using my power, I will use it. I know there's ways around these using glitches. I'm not gonna fucking use the glitches to jam my way through. Only powers, that's going to be a run where I'm not allowed to use my knife, I'm not allowed to use guns, bow, none of the other weapons or combat options. I can only use the powers. And runes. I count those as part of the power, the bone charms. Pacifist. Now, pacifist isn't just, I can't kill anyone. Pacifist is, if there's an opportunity to prevent somebody else from dying, I must take it. I must ensure the survival of as many people as I can. Expect lots of save scumming on this one. Kill everything will be a run where I kill everyone. Every person, every dog, maybe not every rat, but I'll try and throw a grenade at any rat swarm I see. Killing every rat would be too difficult and unreasonable. And then there's one life. I will have to beat the game in a single run. I can't, if I ever die, that's it. I'm interested in seeing if I'll be able to pull that one off. It'll require me to play a lot different and more cautious than I currently do, because you might have noticed watching the playthrough, I have a lot of moments where I just do something dumb for the sake of trying something or figuring something out, but I'll play way more cautious in a one life run. Additionally, I'm not going to scroll down, but I keep an eye out. I'll occasionally do more votes to let all of you decide if I am in a point where, like, oh, I need an episode of Fallout and an episode of Dishonored right now. What should I play? I'll throw up a vote and let all of you pick what you want to see me play in my next stream. So every now and again that'll go up to allow you guys to have a little bit more influence over what games I play. Other than that, follow my Tumblr where I post shitty memes alongside my videos, join the Discord to interact with me more directly and, shoot the shit about what games I'm playing. Get involved on the votes, of course. If you want to chat on the server, you need to confirm we require 2-end authentication to help block bots from joining, but I believe you can still vote without doing the 2-end authentication, so make an account, hop on and vote, and remember, with the votes, you don't have to vote for just one game. You can vote for every single game, or every single option you want to see me do. You're not limited to one choice. Just, you can't vote for the same thing more than once. So, I hope to see y'all later, go check out the Sims playthrough. The first video is a little slow, because it's mostly setup, but you'll get to watch me build a, wonderful sim. Or, check out Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. A beautiful, beautiful game. I was literally playing it right before I recorded this, and, it makes me want to cry. It's a work of art. Ta-ta.